Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I'm going to be going over the LCS meta breakdown, and then also I'll be showing the top 8 deck profiles. But before we hop in, I have to show off this mat. See, this side's blue, Midwest Gaming. These are available now on eBay. I'll be leaving a link down below in the description if you want to go check them out. I think it's $40. It's a cloth mat, two-sided, like 2 players. So let's just hop right into the video though. We see that there was 210 players, not bad. There's 53 Dragon Link. Everyone expected that to be the most popular deck, not surprising. 31 Shaddolls, again, not surprising. 25 Prank Kids. This deck was definitely gaining a lot of popularity. Like Prank Kids and Dinos. That's why I was saying like the side deck Meister before this tournament. Like main deck Ash and Gamma, side deck Meister, so you have like 9 cards. I feel like having 9 cards versus this deck is very strong, especially when like nobody's on poly, so they really only have like 4 extenders through it, since most are only playing like 3 fusion and then 1 instant fusion. Then Tri-Brigade, this deck got really popular out of nowhere. I didn't think it was going to have this many spots. That was definitely something I was not expecting. But cool to see a lot of people playing it. 20 Eldlish, 15 Dinos, 5 Virtual World, 4 Mech Knight, 4 Guru, and then 33 others. But now going on to the top, we see the top 24, 8 teams. This was a 3v3 LCS, by the way, if you didn't know that. So that's why it's like 8 teams, top 24. And then going over this, we see 8 Dragon Link, 4 Dino, 4 Zoo, 2 of them are Tri-Brigade, 1 Eldritch, and 1 Pier. And then 4 Shaddolls, 3 Prank Kids, and 1 Eldritch. So this is, kind of diverse. You can't really, I don't think like this really matters, because like it was a 3v3, which like it's a lot different than like like a solo topping tournament, because like one full team would be playing like one deck usually, so that can kind of like mess it up. But everyone knew that like Dragon Link was going to be like the most popular. I still think it was the best deck. It ended up winning the event too. Spoiler. But yeah, it ended up winning the event too. I think this deck's very strong. But now, besides those, getting on to the deck profiles, it's going to look a little bad, and I apologize for that. But they only posted them on Instagram, and Instagram does not have the best quality. So here we are. It's like below par. Sorry about that. If you have to... If you can't see what something is and you want to know what it is, just comment down below. I respond to my comments pretty quickly. Please leave a timestamp though, so I know like what deck list you're talking about exactly. But going into it, I'm just going to go over like the interesting things in the deck. I'm not going to go over like every card in each deck. That'd be insane. But going over this one, going over like the interesting things, we see like a called by there. It's a little bit different, nothing too crazy. Side deck like anti-spell order. If you flip either of those and you have like Seal Savage, usually you just win. And like that's not even like your full like normal combo turn one. Like if you have like Tiding, Savage, Seal, anti-spell, GG's. Yeah, nothing too interesting in the extract either. This is the first place team, by the way. This is player A, and then this is first place player B. And then looking at their deck, they're on Prank Kids. It's also interesting how, if you see this, like the first place team decided to play 2 Prank Kids and 1 Dragon Link. I wonder why they chose that. Kind of interesting. But looking at like the hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Nib. Like the tech cards that Prank Kids get to play, they have a lot of like room for it. Ice Dragons and Super Poly, Cosmic. They are playing the Desires. So Ice Dragons was putting in work. Like we saw people playing throughout the weekend, and this card was going crazy because there was so much Dino. It felt like it just felt like the Dino players were like doing well into day 2, and this card was just destroying them. Not this person specifically, but this card in general. Super poly targets, we see like the Borreload fusion, the Predaplant, so very good versus like Dragon Link, obviously. We don't see a Toad in this extra deck or anything. No Talents in the main deck. No Zeus. We saw that become more popular last LCS. Going on to the next list. This is player C in first place. So, oh, that's interesting. So, this person decided to play Talons and Pankratops and an Imperm. Wow, so they couldn't agree on a list. That's kind of wild. I feel like if I was to enter a 3v3, me and all of my teammates would play the exact list. Just because, like, there isn't, like, an optimal way to build a deck. And I feel like if everyone's working together, it should come down to, like, this list is better than this list. I guess you could, like, ask your teammates, like, why are we playing these cards? Why is this in the deck? And really figure out what's better. Also, why is one Pranks right here and the other one over here? A little weird. This person side decked the Super Poly and the Predaplant, and they are playing the Toad in the extra deck, and a Borreload, and the RIP, and this person wasn't playing the RIP. It's because they're playing 2 Doodle, and they're playing 3. Wow, there's some big differences in these lists for sure. And now going on to the second place team, player A, Dino, of course. Scythe in the main deck. Gotta love to see Scythe. Card is insane. Honestly, card is way too insane. Like, card's crazy. Just like locking him out of extra deck, it's like Domain all over again. But in the main deck, we see 3 Gamma, 3 Ash for like the hand traps. Side deck, their side like the Shaddoll, Sanctums if they're going first, or if they choose to go first versus like Dragon Link, they could put this into. I don't know like exactly what they side versus what, but I feel like that's what they would do. And then like the artifact and the extra deck with the Tornado Dragon, obviously like trigger it. The Shaddolls are cool. And then they all played the exact same list, so it's like nothing else to explain in these. Yeah, like this is what I would do if I was like playing in like a 3v3, just play like the same list as my teammates. Unless if it was like player A and player C playing the same deck, and then like player B is playing like a little bit of a different version to like mess up the opponent. Maybe have like different like side deck strategies. I don't know. It's like there's a lot of cool ways to like interact with 3v3s, like way different than normal, which is cool. Definitely a different aspect of the game. But now going on to these are both the like top 4. There's no like 3rd and 4th place. So this is player A, and you see they're playing like 3 Gamma, 3 Ash, 3 Talents. I really like this. I really like this. I think Gamma and Ash for sure should be in the main deck of this tournament. Like Prank Kids is getting way more popular. These really help out with Prank Kids too. Like they just overlap versus everything. These cards are like very generic. Very good cards. Seeing if there's anything else weird in the main deck. Nope, not really. Wow, not playing 3 Driver. Yeah, that's weird. Side deck. Nothing too weird. I wish I could like see what they are siding in and out against what matchup. I'm always interested about that, like what other people's side deck patterns are. You can learn a lot from that. It's another reason why you should like work with a team, like for a tournament. Nothing weird in the extra deck or anything. I think they're all playing the same. Oh, never mind. They're not all playing the same list. These 2 are. But now going over this list, Dino. Let's see, is there anything weird in this? We see like Gamma, Ash, Standard. Oh, this is actually just the same as the people that got to the finals, 2nd place, I think. Yeah, I mean, it looks exactly the same. So they probably also work together, which is fair enough. So now going on to the next team, player A, Herman Hansen. Also, two things to shout out Herman for. One, they are the only person in this entire tournament that got top that is side decking Skullmeister. So shout out to you. I think side decking Meister's tournament would have been solid for a lot of people. Then also, after the LCS finished, he offered to send me round 1 through top 4 replays. I don't post LCS replays afterwards, but still, I appreciate it. Nice gesture. Shout out to him. Not a lot of people offer like that. So looking at the main deck though, we see 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, so 6 hand traps, or 7 Ogre. Why is this one all the way down here? Because they wanted to make the deck look nice. Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough. I guess. I don't know. I always order my decks not to look nice. I order them from like, starters. Well, it depends like what deck it is. Like starters, starter extenders. Like hand traps, needed combo pieces or like needed stuff in the deck, like engine requirements. Just like stuff like that. That's how I order my decks. But yeah, Pure Zoo. I wonder why they chose to play this. Like 3 Judgment, Order, Macro, Book of Moons. No D-Shifter in the main. I feel like D-Shifter would be really good, right? Like that card is very solid versus like most decks. 99% of decks. And then the extra deck I really like. There's always a lot of people that are playing like 3-4 link monsters in Zoo, and it's like you don't need them. Like go back to like what Zoo was doing a long time ago, and they were just playing like a whole bunch of Zoos in the extra deck. I think that's very good. It makes your deck just better. Like the links don't even come up. Like besides Megaclops, I think Megaclops is worth playing. Like you definitely cheese wins with it for sure. Side deck, a lot of 2-ups. This is another reason why I wish I could see like their side decking patterns. It'd be cool to see. Going on to player B in top 4, we see Zoo Eldlish. It's actually crazy because like if you look at player C, I'm gonna go back to player B, but they are all playing some Zoo cards in their deck. Definitely different. They're all playing different variants of Zoo. I don't think Zoo Eldritch is very strong. Main decking 6 hand traps, cosmic droplets, side deck, also side deck D-Shifter, Zombie World, Metaverse, also side decks combo. I wonder if that's for like slower matchups you just put in combo. And then, obviously you can like tanky, rat, dump combo. Going on to the extra deck, like they're playing Pleiades, Unicorn, IP, Mdunk. The Mdunk's weird. Maybe they were having a lot of people playing into it, but it also is it has really cool interactions with Nib, but there's no Nib on this list either. I feel like Link Spider might just be better. Like the Mdunk giving an arrow makes it so that way Dragon Link needs one less monster to combo. Or they can just like Needle Fiber summon and then like I don't know. Interesting for sure. I wonder what their theory was behind that. Maybe there was just a whole bunch of people playing into it and testing, and it was like, all right, let's play this. Fair enough. But looking at the Tri-Brigade Zoo deck, player C, we see pretty standard Tri-Brigade lineup for this. Standard Zoo lineup. Only main decking Ash as a hand trap. I saw some people saying like, oh, Ash is really bad. It's not that good versus Dragon Link. You're right. It's not that good versus Dragon Link. But it's so solid across the board. Like, Ash is going to hit every deck. Every deck. And I think that's like worth playing it right now for sure. Like, you can't build your deck just for Dragon Link when there's obviously going to be other decks. And 3 strike, 3 TT, 3 TTT. So they were playing like a definitely way more heavy trap build. Main decking Order also. Was this person also? Yeah, they were all main decking Order. Crazy. Oh my gosh, why you gotta do this? Why you gotta play 2 Phantasme and then 1 ugly Phantasme? Why? The extra deck. Oh, this is a Blossom right here, by the way. It's a little covered up by like, this dot. Um, I yeah, that's definitely Blossom. Extra deck. Nothing like out of the ordinary. I think that this deck is gonna get way stronger with the support. I cannot wait for it. The Link 2 will indeed be cool. So now going on to the top 8 list, or some of the top 8 lists. We got Player A in, I don't even know what team that is, but Player A. So this is Invoked, Dogmatica, Shaddoll, 42 cards sadly. Main decking like 3 Droll, 3 Phantasme as their hand traps. Yeah, see, like this person's not even playing Ash. Side decked Ash though. Playing 2 Beast. I don't know. It's a little weird. Playing Maximus, they're just not scared. Maybe they thought that like everyone was gonna be on Dragon Link. This card is definitely scary to use. At least for me. I feel like if I use it half the time, I'm getting advantage out of it, but so is my opponent. Definitely a weird card. Oh, also Nib. So 8 hand traps, or 5 hand traps plus 3 Phantasme, which helps you get the like going second cards, which is very solid. TC Boo on the side. Extra deck. They played 1 Window, 1 Construct, 2 App Cologne. So, yeah, definitely a little bit different than normal. For sure. But going on to the next list, we got Player B. We see Dragons, main decking Phantasme, Droplet, and Twin and Talons. That doesn't feel that great, for sure. I bet you that like the Twin probably put in work versus all the Prank Kids players though, for sure. Side deck, nothing too weird. I do have a lot of back row 8. 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Cosmic, 3 Twin. Oh, I would hate to be playing a back row deck versus this player. And then extra deck, we see Beat Cop. That's not super common. That could have helped out versus the C that was running around. Now going on to Player C, we see, oh my gosh, this person topped. This was the 46 card Shaddoll. Oh, there's not even invoked in this. Wow. I may have titled the video wrong. I thought there was invoked in it. I thought they just didn't see it because they're on 46, but they're not even playing it. What is this? Like, they're obviously choosing to go second. We saw it in the video that I posted. I think it was round 5. I could be wrong though. Yeah, definitely an interesting list. Side deck, we see like TC Boo, Judgment, Ice Dragons. Those are all probably like, oh, if I'm going first, put these in. And then extra deck, we have, yeah, like 2 Dragoons because they're going into Rocket Ride. That's a super poly target. That probably helped out versus some of the Prank Kids players because they always like Weather Washer, Tribute, Bow Wow Doodle, and you can like hit him with a super poly there, which is pretty cool. Now going on to Player A of this team, we have, again on Maximus. So a lot of people were probably like really prepared for Dragons. But 1 Beast, nice. 3 Droll, 3 Ash, 40 cards by the way. 40 cards by the way. But 6 hand traps, side decks the C, Phantasme, DDG, Nib, Twin. Yeah, I like this. This definitely is not bad. Oh, I don't know, better than this, better than that. But yeah, nothing too interesting, I guess, besides like the C and DDG. The C was getting way more popular if you were watching my videos throughout the LCS weekend. This card was putting in work versus Dragons. Absolutely putting in work. Going on to player B. Holy, they got their deck organized weird. Alright, we see that there's 9 hand traps, 3 Phantasma. So, pretty decent chance that you're going to draw one going second. We also see like Droplet, Twin, Cosmic, 5 back row disruption. This person was like easily winning the mirror, by the way. Easily. Side decking the C, Alpha, Cosmic, the third, evenly. So much back row removal. Talons, TC Boo. And then they have like the Toad and Zeus. So they even have the Zeus in the extra deck for the Talents in the side deck. Interesting. Now, going on to player C. Also on Maximus. Oh, this is... Yeah, this is just the same build as this player. Fair enough, so nothing to really go over on that one. Now going over the last top 8 lists. We have player A on 3 Ash, 3 Gamma, and 3 Phantasma. So instead of Talents, they chose to play Phantasma, which can definitely be a little weird because like Phantasma into Gamma like wouldn't work as like a going second card. I wonder if that ever came up for them or how many times it came up for them. It was like playing Phantasma with Imperm like back in Salad. That was like the most like common one. I remember people were always like bumping Imperm down and down to like 1 or 2 in their deck just because they really didn't want to draw it off Phantasma and they needed like live hand traps to beat Thunder. 3 Tiding, definitely different than what a lot of other people have been on. The side deck, Lancia probably put in work versus the Dino players. Playing Red Reboot. A lot of people are not on Red Reboot right now. They want like Twins and Cosmics and stuff to like try to hit prank kids. A lot of them have only been setting 1 card. They have not been setting like 3-4 cards trying to play around Cosmic and Twin as much. Also playing the Beat Cop, that would help out versus the C. Now going on to player B. They're also on 3 Tiding. A little bit different than the player before's list because they're playing Nib and Bell over like the Gamma stuff. Then side deck, way different. Like they're playing the Kaijus. And then extra deck, they're also on Beat Cop. Beat Cop's probably put in work. Player C. So this was the Eldritch player. They're playing 5 of the Pots. Dragoon, obviously. Not going for like a super heavy Dragoon package with like the Insight or anything. A whole bunch of traps. 22 traps in the main deck. Side decking anti-spell and appointers. Yeah, those would help out. Kind of surprised. I feel like Order would be really good since like Twin is a thing. Like if you flip anti-spell or flip a pointer, like Twin gets chained to where like if they activate Twin and like standby, you can just like chain Order. So I feel like that would have been pretty good, even though it cuts off like these. I don't know. I feel like Order might have still been like the move. Extra deck, just a whole bunch of like 3-ups because of extravagance and stuff. Then also playing like Blossom. That could be like help out with like punishment, like Elder, of course. Surprised that they're not playing like another target for punishment. I guess like these probably are just the ones that came up the most. Fair enough. Now going on to player A of the last team that we're going over. Standard Tri-Brigade package. Only playing 2 Revolt. Interesting. 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 3 Strike, 2 TT. A whole bunch of 2-up traps with Trap Trick. 2 Trap Trick also. 2 Book. Alpha. Alpha's really cool because like it's also a beast, which comes up. Like if it goes to grave, you can like use it with your engine. I know there's a dot over this. This is silver. The Tri-Brigade silver. And then, yeah, extra deck. Nothing too crazy about it. Going on to player B. 3 Ash, 3 Phantasme, 3 Dark Rulers. So, this was like standard like a few weeks ago. So, yeah, they're still on that. Yeah, list is not too crazy. But a lot of standard stuff. Like, a lot of stuff that we've seen before. And then, side deck, they're side decking like Cosmics, Talons. Feel like Cosmic might have been better as like twin. Like even against like the Shadow Invoke deck, you can hit like Schism and Punishment. We saw a lot of them not going for like El Shadow Fusion or anything like that. Versus Prank Kids, you want to be able to hit multiple back rows because you want to be able to go like, hey, draw phase, Twin Twister, hit both of the back row. Like hit the bluff and the fusion. More like higher chances of hitting fusion. Then that's sword. Yeah, that's the ugly art sword. For a second I was like, what even is that? Going on to player CD, the last deck profile of the video. Oh, and they gotta be on 42. Fair enough. 3 Tiding, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Phantasme, 3 Ash. So they decided to play. Looks like they just added like a Chamber and an Abs to the deck and made it 42. Then side deck, Lancia, Papega Ruler. Yeah, very. And nothing too crazy in this list, I guess, besides like the 42 cards. But that is it for that. And then boom, you can check out, I don't know why that G is messed up, but you can check out, I don't know why both of those G's are messed up. You can check out Luxury Gaming TV on Instagram if you want to check them out yourselves. Yep, you can go check them out. Also, again, make sure to check out the Midwest Gaming mat down below in the description on eBay. I'm pretty sure it's $40. Either way, you can see the price down below on eBay. A lot of people were messaging, Joe from Midwest Gaming asking him about it. So, boom, you can check it out there. Yeah. Also at Luxury Gaming, I feel like, hear me out here. You guys should give me the deck lists instead of me having to do it on Instagram, cause this looks boof for sure. I felt like the website was a good way to do it. But if you don't want to post them on the website, you just want to post them exclusively on Instagram, could you at least send me the deck profiles, like the deck list, like just pictures of them? Yeah, I don't know. That's all I have to ask, just to make it easier. If I was like a team, like a Yu-Gi-Oh team, I would definitely want YouTubers to like be posting my stuff, cause like, that's free shout outs right there. Usually like people have to pay for shout outs, but this is a free shout out. They're giving me content, I'm giving them people to check them out. It's a win-win. So we should definitely do something. But with all that being said, I don't think there's anything else I wanted to really say about this. Yeah, nothing else. Yeah, fair enough. With all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.